Hey there everybody, my name is John Salmon and I'm from Sixth City Marketing. And today I'm going to address something that everybody wants to have more of these days, which is leads from your website. More specifically, leads for people interested in enrolling in your undergraduate, graduate, or online programs. So I'll just give you a little bit of walkthrough on some quick tips. It's stuff that I look at when I'm looking at a website and talking to either clients or prospective clients that has really helped in the past. So what I'm going to do is start by going to a website that's very familiar to me. It's Ohio University, a college located in beautiful Athens, Ohio. And one of the things that we look at is, how can universities and colleges get more leads from their website? So I'm going to use the Ohio University College of Business, my alma mater, as kind of our guinea pig today for giving you some quick tips on things that can help. Because already you're getting traffic to your website. And even before you talk about how you can attract more traffic to your website, you can address things on your website that will help you get a lot more leads. So at any kind of college or university, if you're looking to increase enrollment, the pages that we really encourage you to focus on would be the individual program or major pages. So within this website, I believe it's under academics, and we'll look at a program that they offer within the College of Business called Management Information Systems. So I'll hover over academics and click on their main Management Information Systems majors page. So I'm just going to look at this if I'm someone who's interested in this program. So we can see here, they have a really nice professional looking website. This is the main page of the site. And it's one thing to have a really great looking site, which I think they have a really solid base in terms of how the site looks. But it's a whole nother thing to have a good looking site and get people to contact you. And some of the things that I see right off the bat, and the things we encourage our clients to do, is have a strong call to action. So if people are going to be hitting this page, whether they're coming through a search engine or a pay-per-click campaign, the main thing that we want them to do is to reach out to us, to contact us. Now I've seen universities use the strong call to action to be apply now. But the things I encourage you to think about are, if I'm first landing on this specific business page or university page, if this is my first touch point, I'll probably want to request some information or schedule a tour or just contact someone at the university to get some more information before I apply now. Certainly that's what we want them to do ultimately, but I would actually encourage people to, how can we improve this? We would add some kind of graphic here, contact us, above the fold of the page, meaning before people scroll. So that's one of the key rules of conversion, is having a strong call to action, and it can be as simple as adding a contact us button here to the right, or something that I really encourage a lot of our clients to do is to have some kind of universal phone number, because if I'm on the page, I can see this is where I want to be. By determining the copy on the page and reading the copy on the page, that's going to tell me, yeah, this is what I want to do. I'm excited. I want to hear more about it. But I don't see any call to action to contact them. And that's one of the things that we really emphasize, is it needs to stand out visually. And I'll show you an example of that in a second, of how we've built a page for one of our clients in the past that's really helped them increase the response, so contact forms and phone calls, from key pages on their site. So if I scroll down here a little bit more, we can see that there's a lot of copy, and I'll talk about things we can address in terms of content in a second in really trying to help improve the response. But we can see that the call to action, or the things that we ultimately want people to do, are down below here. So quick links, apply, visit. So if I click on that, and I'm going to open it up in a new tab here, this gets me into the application filter. So I'm one click in. If I'm undergraduate, that's 2 clicks in. And now I'm completely off the site and into another page that I have to click on, either apply now or request info. So I'm 2 or 3 clicks in before I click request for information to the admissions department. And that's kind of any kind of steps that people have to take to contact you that's tedious, it's really going to decrease the probability of conversion. If I click on visit and I open in a new tab, you can see I go to the same page where they do a better job of having those call to action stand out. You can see that these are in a different color, and that makes them visually stand out from their base colors of this green and gray, which draw the eye, which is good. That's what we want to do, but we want to do it on this key page of the website as opposed to having to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page and having people click on these. Okay. So the other types of things that they can do, you can see here that they have links to other pages here that give you some more information about careers in management information systems. What else? Faculty and staff, which is great. We definitely want to have that information on there because as students want to learn more about the major, you know, they'll want to look into that. Student organization, so how can I get involved? The advisory board, internship and placement, and student activities. So I want to go back to the main page, and since this is the key and main landing page for someone visiting the site, we really want to try and address the content so that the most influential things to get them to contact us are pulled out of here. And this is where we kind of address the content. So let me show you a little bit about a page that we've designed for Kent State University, located in Kent, Ohio. And you can kind of see some differences in both the design and the copy on the page that really help to increase conversion. You can see that as I hit the page, the copy draws things out in small chunks that are really important. So I can earn my EMBA in 19 months. Boom, that's right in front of our face as we hit the page. Here's the call to action to start with, the phone number, and notice that it's in a brighter color that draws the eye. As we scroll down, a picture, you know, kind of setting the scene for people who are interested in the program. We have another call to action above the fold of the page that says begin by downloading a brochure, and they have to fill out the form to download the brochure. And then as we get deeper into the page, program features, notice that we're drawing out very, very strong points by utilizing icons and then very, very short pieces of content. We have a graduate spotlight where we're having an alumni testimonial, and then also some of these program recognitions, so accreditations, things that we can really share that emphasize the credibility of the program and the things that stand out about the program. And now, this is a completely separate landing page that we drove people to for pay-per-click. But I think there are things out of this, and this page alone converted at 8%. And I've seen a pretty typical conversion rate on a main page of the site that's not emphasized and optimized for conversions is somewhere between 0 to 2%. And you can imagine how many more leads you'll get per month if the conversion rate just goes up by 50% or even 100%. So these are the types of things that you can look at and incorporate into key pages on your website. This is a program I've been through. It's a fantastic program, and I would only want the department to do these types of things to attract people to this program because it would really do great things for them. So that's why I'm picking on them a little bit here. So these are some of the things that you can definitely look at to try and increase conversions on your site. The one final thing that I mentioned, if we went back to this other page, you can see that there's a form here. I've seen with other university sites where they simply just list an email address on the page. And the response rate that I've seen between just listing an email address and adding a form on the website is incredibly different. You will get a lot more response by utilizing a form within your web page. Called WuFoo.com. So this is something if you are worried about having to go to your IT department and you know it may take a few weeks, this is something to look into. They have different rates of pricing, but for 15 bucks a month, you can log in and through a drag and drop interface create forms and embed them on your website very easily, and you would have a form on your website within 15 minutes rather than a couple weeks. So it can be really powerful in helping you really add that call to action, but also having a form set up right away that you can get more of a response from. So these are some of the tips that we usually recommend to our clients, specifically in higher education, for ways to improve the conversion rate of people already visiting your website. So hopefully this helps you moving forward with your internet marketing efforts.